it's Rahara. Welcome back to my channel, to The Witchy Reader. So I'm going to talk about my November TBR. So, I might not get to all these. These are books I do want to read soon, and I'm going to see if I can read them all in November. They're not that many. I'm pretty sure I have less than the books I ended up reading last month, although I did end up finishing my TBR early, and then I got into a huge reading mood, so I read a lot more than I had actually planned. But yeah, there are 4 books I do want to get done this month, so those 4 are a priority, but it also depends on my mood. I like to give myself a little bit of room depending on my mood, because I am a little bit of a mood reader. I think most people are, to be honest. That's why I don't film TBRs that much, but I do want to get into a habit of filming TBRs and wrap-ups every month, especially the wrap-ups, so you guys know what I did end up reading, if I end up sticking to my TBR at all. That should be fun. I love my hair today. I took a shower this morning, and my hair I love my hair after a shower. It's so pretty. But anyways, so yeah, that's kind of what I did. So I am doing another readathon this month. I wasn't planning on doing a readathon right after my Monster High readathon, which I co-hosted. Which we've already started talking about prompts for next month or next year, so that's fun. But it's the Descendathon. I did do a little announcement about it. So I'm gonna be on the VK team, so there's 4 prompts. But I'm only gonna be reading 2 books for that, because one of those books fit 3 of the prompts. So that works very well, which is good, because I know one of the prompts is the only book I have for it, and it's also the book I'm going to be reading for my buddy read this month. So it turned out to work all the way around. So anyways, the books I'm going to be reading for the readathon is Six of Crows. This works for 3 of the prompts. Works for Mel, read a book in the villain's point of view, or a morally gray character. And this book's all about like thieves, so they're all morally gray characters. And then it also works for Carlos, read a book with a character with a disability. And I was trying to figure out, because I didn't have many books with a character with disability. I'm pretty sure Shadow and Bone does, because I swear David has the name of it slipped my mind. Asperger's syndrome. I think there was one other book I had that had a character had a disability, but they were books I read recently. So I was trying to find a book that I hadn't read recently, but then I found out that this one does have a character with a disability. I think it has 2. And I was like, that's really lucky, because I had already chosen this. And then it also works for Jay, a book about thief or a heist going on, and this is the only book I have that has something like that going on, unless I wanted to read my Twisted Tales Aladdin book, which I have not read yet. But someone and I were talking about the possibility of doing a buddy read, which will be exciting. But yeah, so and then I have this, which is one of my very few standalones. I am trying to get through all my standalones and duologies. The duologies I own, I don't own all these books. Sequels to them, so I have to buy those first. But I don't own very many standalones, because you guys might know by now that I'm big on series, especially the longer the better. But this book I bought on a whim because I saw it there, and I really wanted it because it looked like fun, and I like mythology, and Athena seems to be a big part of this, and Athena is my favorite goddess, so that made me happy. But this one goes for Evie, read a book that doesn't just have a pretty cover. So I chose this because I do like the cover. And yeah, so the buddy read will be Six of Crows. See, I'm also doing this with Six of Crows, so this is going to be very Six of Crows month, apparently. But I'm going to be reading this and Crooked Kingdom, the sequel to it, for buddy read, because Jessica from Lady Love Said Reads and I have been talking about doing this buddy read for a while, for once I finished Shadow and Bone, which I finished Shadow and Bone last month. So we will be reading these books this month. So the plan is to finish this on the 15th, and then to finish this by the 30th. So I do plan on doing that. So that's exciting. And so those are three of the books that I definitely want to finish this month, no matter what. And the fourth book is this one. It doesn't have anything to do with the readathon or the buddy read, but I did start it. I read the prologue on the 31st of October, and then I read the first two chapters on the 1st of November. I haven't read it since. I haven't read the last couple of days because I can't speak today. Haven't been feeling well, but I'm starting to feel better, so I plan on getting more reading done the rest of this week and the rest of this month. I'm going to see if I can do half as well as I did last month, because last month was my best reading month. I can't wait to show, and you guys will see that when I upload the wrap up for October. But yeah, so this is also a standalone, and as I told you guys, I want to read all my standalones because I don't have very many, so I figured get those out of the way. And it's also a bit out of my comfort read because even though I love horror and thriller movies, I don't reach toward it for books because when it comes to books, okay, so with TV, fantasy is my favorite on that as well, but on TV, I'll also branch out a lot, except for romance. That's still the one thing I will not branch out towards, but I love mystery and horror and thriller. I watch some comedy as well, here and there. I mean, it's not my favorite, but I do watch it. I love action and adventure, so things like that I love. I don't really do that with books, though. I'm pretty much 98% fantasy in books, except for Aaron Hunter, as of course that's a action adventure mix, and I love Aaron Hunter. From what I've read so far, I do want to focus on finishing them during 2022, but but I did buy some books that are a little bit branching out of my comfort zone book wise, but so I want to read this because it's like a horror thriller thing, and I do love that in movies, so hopefully I can maybe get into this a little bit. I mean, I'm still probably going to read mostly fantasy, even if I do get into a little bit other genres, but at least I can mix it up a little bit here and there. I did also buy A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. The first book, I still need to get the second one, and I think the third one is about to come out or just came out, so I'll need to get that too. And that is mystery. And then I also bought the Riverdale book. There's 5. I only bought the third one because I didn't realize it was part of the series. So now I need to get the first 2 and the last 2. But I love the TV show, and apparently there are books, and that's a mystery. So I'm excited to read that just because I already love Riverdale. So I'm excited to read the series. So yeah, and I am gonna give a few cozy mysteries a try just because I'm friends with some cozy mystery fans, and I'm going to give that a try as well. At least the paranormal part of cozy mysteries, because I'm big into paranormal, and apparently there's a skeleton series, so that's the first one I want to try because I want more skeletons in my life. Skeletons are so underrated, and I need more skeletons. That's why I'm working on a skeleton series that I'm writing. So yeah, anyways, moving on from that rant. So I do want to give this a try, and I'm so excited to, because I'm already a little bit into what I've already read. I mean, I'm only on chapter 3, so I haven't gotten that far in it, but it is pretty good from what I got from what I'm reading so far. Basically, there's these 3 girls that were all in separate. They're all final girls. Like, they all had their own massacre that happened to them and that killed their friends or whatever, and they were all the ones that survived it. It follows Quincy, who finds out that one of the girls died, and then so someone's basically taking out the final girls. So yeah. So those are the 4 books I definitely want to read this month. I'm just going to tell you the other books I do want to see if I can squeeze in. I mean, that's only 4 books, and I did read a lot more than 4 last month. So, I mean, it's possible, but, just because I had a great reading month last month does not mean I will this month. So I want to read So last month for my Must Readathon, I read the first book of Harry Potter. Well, reread it because I'm already a huge Harry Potter fan, as you all already know. So I want to at least reread the second and third Harry Potter books. If not, if I can, I will read more. These two are two of my favorites of the Harry Potter series, Chamber of Secrets and Prisoner of Azkaban. Chamber of Secrets apparently is a very underrated, or is a very different opinion, because apparently a lot of people, apparently this is like one of a lot of people, like, this is like their least favorite, or maybe not least favorite, but like close to it. And I'm like, that makes me sad, because this is actually my second favorite, and I feel like I'm the only one that thinks that. So if anyone else loves Chamber of Secrets as much as I do, then please tell me in the comments, because I need more Chamber of Secrets love. Ow. I hurt my thumb. That was not smart. Okay. Moving on. No one saw that. I'll get my wand and just obliviate your memories. But I also, for the Most I Readathon, read the first book in the Seekers series. Reread it, obviously, because you guys should know by now my very little obsession over Seekers. So, I want to. So I don't know if I'll be able to get to all of these, but this isn't even the entire series. I don't think I'll be able to get to the entire series, but you never know. These secret books aren't that big, so this is just the first arc. How Aaron Hunter works is there's like different arcs. There's like the first arc. Each arc always has 6 books in it. So this is the first arc. Oops, no, this is the second arc. I grabbed the second arc. I meant to grab the first arc, but yeah, so it's the first arc I want to read. This is the second arc. Where did the first book of this arc go? I don't know, but basically I want to finish the first arc, because I already read the first book in the first arc. So so that's 5 books. The first arc is just called Seekers. The second arc is called Seekers Return to the Wild. So yeah, I want to try to read as much of the Secrets in Harry Potter series as I can, but that is not the priority this month, because I want to read those 4 books. These 4. Final Girls, Six Crows, Crooked Kingdom, and Lore. Those are the books that I really want to finish this month. But we'll see. I'll see if I can read how much of the Secrets in Harry Potter series I can read, and if I can read a lot, even get finishing, or at least finishing Harry Potter. I doubt I'll finish Seekers, but you never know. So maybe I'll get into this huge reading mood and do nothing but read. But I do want to work more on, get more of my writing done as well. So yeah. But yeah, so that's kind of what I want to read. Today's the 4th. I meant to post this on the 1st, but like I said, I haven't been feeling well the last few days, so I haven't been wanting to do much of anything except for lie down and watch TV. Haven't really read much, haven't written much. Yeah, mostly just been watching TV, just random stuff I find that I want to watch. But yeah, but 1 month from today is my birthday, and I'm so excited. I'm one of those girls that loves their birthday, and I'll be 22, and I'm excited about it. So yeah, let's see how many books I can finish before my birthday, because that'll be fun. So yeah, I'm excited to see if I can live up to last month, because last month was my best reading month all year, because I haven't had the best reading year. I mean, at the beginning of the month, at the beginning of the year, my old job before I got laid off, I was working at a place where they made caps and gowns, and because of graduation season, things got hectic. I was working 10 to 12 hours a day, and sometimes Saturdays as well. So, I had a lot of money that I bought a lot of books, but then I didn't have time to read them. And then after I got laid off, I got into this huge reading slump. So yeah, but then last month I got back into my reading mood, so I read a lot, and I'm gonna see how much I can read this month. Those 4 for sure. I'm gonna see how much of Harry Potter and Secrets I can read, and I'm gonna try to not stray from those books that I showed you. But I might end up wanting to read something else. I don't know. We'll see. You'll find out on my wrap up next month how well I did. I do plan on doing a reading vlog this month, 1 or 2 for the Descendathon, and then maybe for the buddy read. Haven't decided yet. We'll see. But there will be a live show for the buddy read. There'll be a live show for the Six Crows duology and the King of Scars duology, which will probably be next month. One will be on my channel, one will be on Jessica's. So yeah, that is all. Please like, subscribe, and comment what you plan on reading in November, and if you read any of what I plan on reading. And we'll chat below in the comments, and talk to you guys later.